Yo, what's up mga idol? CC Sports PH nga pala ulit. Minsan na rin ngang nabansagan ng ating pambansang kamao na si Manny Pacquiao na the Mexicutioner. Ito ay dahil sa pag-ubos niya sa mga boxing legend ng Mexico katulad na lang ni Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez, Eric Morales at Oscar de la Hoya. Pero hindi nga lang ang mga boxing superstar ng Mexico ang dinurog ni Manny Pacquiao, kung hindi pati na rin ang mga undefeated rising star ng Mexico. At yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon mga idol. Pero bago tayo magsimula, kung bago ka pa lang sa ating channel ay huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at hit nyo na rin ang notification bell para maging updated pa rin kayo sa susunod pa nating mga videos. At huwag nyo na rin kalimutan i-follow at i-like ang ating Facebook page. July 26, 2003, nakaharap ni Manny Pacquiao ang undefeated rising star ng Mexico na si Emmanuel Lucero. Ito ay ang panglimang beses na pagdepensa ni Manny Pacquiao sa kanyang titulo na IBF Super Bantamweight title na inagaw niya sa South African superstar na si Lelo Ledwaba. Ito rin ang huling laban ni Manny Pacquiao sa Super Bantamweight division bago siya umakyat sa featherweight at makaharap ang Mexican legend na si Marco Antonio Barrera. Kilalang knockout artist at body puncher itong si Emmanuel Lucero. At sa first round ng kanilang laban, isang awkward low stance ang ipinakita nitong si Emmanuel Lucero. Ito ay para maiwasan ang headhunting ni Manny Pacquiao at madali niyang mapunterya ang katawan nito.
It's a devastating over-the-top puncher who's best when he remembers to throw his jab, but often forgets and just engages toe-to-toe. Part of Pacquiao's job here, Emmanuel, is to remember with virtually no contact with the fighter.
Well, the fact that he's worked with him before will help somewhat. But
with Pacquiao pinned in the corner and the crowd responds, Lucero, originally from Mexico, said he will have the support of this largely Mexican-American audience in the Olympics.
He's so low, but then he can't operate too effectively himself from that position without telegraphing.
Now Pacquiao manages to land a straight left hand. Hasn't made his jab effective.
Yeah, it's almost like a crab where he's dropping it extremely low. And actually, according to the rules, you're not supposed to go below your opponent's waistline, which he's did on a few occasions.
Now Pacquiao straightens him up with a left hand, and Pacquiao pins him against the ropes. Lucero trying to duck everything.
He's ducking, but he can't operate too effective himself from down there.
It's impossible to mount a counter offense when that's your defensive strategy is to get that low.
That's right, and I think
Pacquiao managing to do most of the damage here in an odd and awkward first round.
and he's trying to time the bob and weave and trying to shoot his left uppercut now as he sees him going down.
Lucero increasingly defensive, hasn't thrown that many punches in the second half of the round.
At pagpasok nga ng round 2, dito na ginamit ni Manny Pacquiao ang kanyang malulutong na jab at ipinagpatuloy ang kanyang headhunting. Samantalang si Emmanuel Lucero pinagpatuloy ang kanyang awkward low stance at walang tigil na pagbato ng mga haymaker punch. Pero dahil na rin sa low stance nito, madali lang naiiwasan ni Manny Pacquiao ang kanyang mga haymaker. At madali rin nga niya itong makounter ng body punch.
Lost your balance usually.
Lucero was supremely confident in his discussions with us yesterday. May have underestimated the hand speed of Pacquiao, as some opponents do.
Yeah, Pacquiao's got a lot of experience. Don't forget, he's a two-time world champion. And he's had a lot of experience. And he's gradually following instructions of his cornerman, Freddie Roach, which is basically to jab, take your time, relax, and trigger his man out. I don't think he's going to be able to hit him to the body that effective, though.
Pacquiao taking advantage of a slow break at the end of that clinch to hit Lucero with a left hand over the top. Seems to have momentarily stunned Lucero. Now Pacquiao, body shot by Pacquiao and a big left hand. Again with the body. Lucero just taking the punishment and trying to duck away. Lucero won a lot of amateur fights with this style. Amateur championships, he must have just overwhelmed people.
When you have a guy fight,
Pacquiao lands the straight left hand again. Fight has been one-sided in terms of meaningful contact, and fighter struggling to make weight. would be a threat to knock out 126-pound kingpins Eric Morales and Marco Antonio Barrera. Your take?
I think he would definitely be a threat for both of those guys.
At pagpasok ng round 3, dahil nga hindi makatama itong si Emmanuel Lucero, naging mas desperado ang galawan nito. Hindi na nga ito bumabato ng ibang kombinasyon, puro mga haymaker na lang. At dito nakasilip ng butas si Manny Pacquiao.
Accurate punching from Manny Pacquiao against a pretty tough target to find. Finally, Lucero gets in a counter left.
Even if Lucero lands a punch, it may look impressive the way he swings. I don't think it's going to hurt Pacquiao because you can see it coming. Punches that you see coming don't hurt you. The punches that you don't see that hurt you.
Now you can tell when Pacquiao's supremely confident. He fights with a little smile on his face, and he's been grinning through most of the first 2 rounds here, feeling as though he's in control against Emmanuel Lucero. And after that punch,
Good punch. Good
he is totally in control, and the referee instantly stops the fight.
He was out on his feet with a punch that landed right on the point of the jaw.
Jose Cobian taking no chances whatsoever. No count. Immediate knockout.
Dahil sa sobrang baba nga ng stance nitong si Emmanuel Lucero, hindi nga naging mahirap kay Manny Pacquiao ang kanilang naging laban. 3 round lang ang kinailangan ni Pacquiao para matimingan ng isang solid left hand itong si Lucero. At pagkatapos nga ng kanilang laban, dito pinagsisihan ni Lucero ang pagbangga niya kay Manny Pacquiao. Dapat daw nakinig muna siya sa mga advice sa kanya na maghintay muna ng 2 taon bago bumangga kay Pacquiao. April 14, 2007, isa na namang undefeated Mexican rising star ang nakaharap ng ating pambansang kamao. Isang mabilis at knockout artist na boksingero na pinaniniwalaan na makakasabay kay Manny Pacquiao. Siya si Jorge Solis. Ang laban na ito ay naganap pagkatapos lang ng epic trilogy ni Manny Pacquiao at Eric Morales. At siya ang pang-anim sa mga Meksikanong sunod-sunod na itinapat kay Manny Pacquiao. Ang laban na ito ay nagkaroon ng malaking problema sa kampo ni Manny Pacquiao. At dumating pa nga sa puntong pinapakansila ng head trainer ni Manny Pacquiao na si Fred Roach ang laban. Ito ay dahil hindi nga daw makapag-focus si Manny Pacquiao sa kanyang training dahil kumakandidato nga ito bilang congressman. At isa pa, hindi nga raw biro makaharap ang undefeated Mexican na si Jorge Solis dahil may pagka-Morales ang galawan nito. Pero hindi nga pumayag dito si Manny Pacquiao. Naging focus siya sa natitirang linggo sa kanyang training camp. At sa kanilang naging laban, opening bell pa lang kitang-kita na ang height and reach advantage ng Meksikano. Pero pagdating sa bilis, lamang na lamang pa rin ang ating pambansang kamao. At dahil nga dito, malinis na nakakapuntos si Manny Pacquiao kontra sa Mexicano.
And I believe that he's using a good thing.
You like a fighter moving to the right?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And he's able to get countered.
Pacquiao throws that left. Of course, his bread and butter punch. When you step up against the Pacquiao, it's a whole
He frees up. So far, you know, I think he still has to get a little bit looser. He seems a little tight. How about a jab or two from Solis?
Solis is through it in any case.
At pagpasok nga ng round 2 at mga sumunod na round, kitang-kita na may problema na ang Mexicano sa malakidlat na suntok ni Manny Pacquiao. Pero kahit nga hindi halos makita ng Mexicano ang mga suntok ni Manny Pacquiao ay nakikipagsabayan pa rin nga ito. At dahil nga dito, naging maaksyon ng kanilang laban.
That's an important punch for him, we all know. And get it in by Jorge Solis. So he's been very competitive over these first 2 rounds. There's no question about that.
Yeah, that's not another thing that Pacquiao can do.
We head into round number 3 of this matchup. It's for the WC International Super Featherweight Championship, and the junior featherweight taking on Jorge Solis.
And he gets connected a couple of good shots right now too.
Warming to his task now a little bit. He's a little bit more elusive than he was in the first round anyway.
You know, the interesting thing about Manny Pacquiao, he's such an exciting and excellent fighter. He makes a lot of fundamental errors. He squares himself up to opponents. He loves Juan Manuel Marquez and Marco Antonio Barrera. Hard for them even to take advantage of it.
So he's like the only guy that can do it.
Yes, and not only does he get away with it, they want.
Yeah, they don't quite mesh.
Yeah, so far the only
Halfway nga ng laban, kitang-kita ang malaking kalamangan ni Manny Pacquiao sa puntos. Pero may hindi inaasahang nangyari. Nagkaroon ng accidental headbutt, dahilan para magkaroon ng cut sa kaliwang mata si Manny Pacquiao.
It takes away from Solis, and if he wins this fight, you know we're going to hear that.
They bang heads.
and there's a cut. And there's a cut on Manny Pacquiao's left eyebrow.
Oh, boy.
That's a bad break.
It was unintentional. Manny Pacquiao actually went towards looking for the fight, and he actually crashed into the hip.
At dahil nga dito, biglang nag-iba si Manny Pacquiao, naging mas agresibo. Ang killer instinct ni Manny Pacquiao ay biglang lumabas pagkatapos magkaroon ng cut sa kaliwang mata. At dahil nga dito, muntik nang matapos ang laban ng round 6.
Left hand in there, but they're calling it a push. This is interesting.
The blood streaming down Pacquiao's face now.
They would go to the scorecards if they had to. Oh, big right hook by Pacquiao to left hand, and Solis is in some trouble.
There goes a pushing by Pacquiao. He's trying to muscle his way in.
Solis has been hurt here in the 6th round. Excuse me, I said the 5th, I meant the 6th.
This is now the Pacquiao that I think everybody expected to see.
And this is what I expected to see. Solis right here trying to avoid, trying to get away from punches, and getting hurt because he doesn't pick up his hands.
That clash of heads and the cut over the eye woke up Manny Pacquiao. He is a tiger here in round 6, and Jorge Solis is in trouble. Solis just ripping shots on the inside.
And the way Pacquiao comes in now, you can see it happen again. There's a good right hand by Pacquiao. And the heads.
At pagpasok nga ng round 8, dito na tinapos ni Manny Pacquiao ang laban. Dahil sa sobrang dami ng suntok na natamo na Meksikano, halos hindi na nga ito makagante. At dito nga ay 2 beses pinatumba ni Manny Pacquiao ang Meksikano bago ihinto ng referee ang laban.
And in the last 2 rounds, Pacquiao has been extremely effective against Jorge Solis.
In Solis' corner, Gennaro, we were up listening, and they've invoked the family.
He's in trouble, and down goes Solis. A lot of time left in this round, of course.
There goes that uppercut again. He's hurt. He's out. It's it. It's over.
Solis sent down for the 2nd time.
Cinco,
He is on the apron of the ring.
ocho, nueve, diez.
At yun lamang mga idol, kayo anong masasabi nyo sa naging laban ni Manny Pacquiao sa 2 rising star ng Mexico? Just comment below. At kung nagustuhan nyo ang video ay huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe at hit nyo na rin ang notification bell para maging updated pa rin kayo sa susunod pa nating mga videos.